Okay, now this is not a propaganda report. If this is not propaganda, then it's complete hogwash, okay? I would hope to God this is propaganda. I'm telling you that right now, okay? That's right, assault and battery. Man arrested for attacking stepdaughter 11 with McDonald's french fries? Give me a fucking break. Okay, give me a fucking break. Okay, right here, okay. Boom, 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 boom. We'll go right here. 26, allegedly, that's right, James Hackett, 26, allegedly got into a fight about money with his wife after picking up the meal at McDonald's when his 11-year-old stepdaughter tried to peaceably interject from the back seat. He allegedly threw hot and oily French fries at her face. Okay, right. Okay, according to the smoking gun, Hackett's wife and stepdaughter had picked him up from work and were taking him to the Gordon's Arcus, whatever, for a meal. The Golden Arcus for a meal. Once they had the food in their vehicle, Hackett and his wife began arguing about money matters. Though the police report says the argument over money did not get physical, things rapidly escalated. The 11-year-old girl was sitting in the back seat, apparently trying to mediate between the two. That's pretty sickening, huh? Then when Hackett allegedly pulled out of the order of fries and threw it at his stepdaughter, striking her in the face and chest, the police reported. The report noticed that the girl was not seriously injured. I doubt she was. That's like throwing a Nerf ball, okay? But the attack, okay, let's see, okay, where was that? I threw the French fries, okay, hair striking her face, okay, that's right here. Okay, I just got to back up. The report noticed that the girl was not seriously injured in the attack, but throwing the hot French fries at someone's face could lead to burns and injuries. Okay, well, let me say something here. Okay, so throwing hot French fries. So, how hot was the fries really? How hot were they really? You know, McDonald's is a fast food chain. They're known for cooking food up in big amounts rapidly, and the fries sit under a warmer. Unless they were just freshly out of the deep fryer, chances are they were under the warmer. Okay? For one. For two, by time they would have gotten an order in the vehicle, the argument started as they're driving or whatever. Who was driving? Was he driving or was she driving? Do you follow what I'm saying? But it says they picked him up from work, so chances are he was a passenger, right? She was in the back seat. So let's go with the assumptions they picked him up from work and he's the passenger. He picked the big McDonald's food up, pulled the fries out of the bag, and threw them at his daughter, his stepdaughter, striking her in the face and chest. Well, let's see. To strike somebody in the face and chest means the fries, when flung, came out of the cardboard holder, which of course they would probably, right? Because you couldn't hit her square in the face, because to hit her square in the face, you wouldn't be hitting the chest. If you hit her square in the chest, you wouldn't be hitting the face. So to hit the face and chest means the fries were scattered when he threw them. This means she was hit by a French fry. Chances of them being, hot and oily, no, this is bullshit. Bullshit. This is just a way to arrest the man. That's all this is. This is a way to put money in their pocket in their money laundering racket. That's right. This is the way the justice system makes money. Okay? Come on. You assaulted her with a fucking McDonald's French fry? Give me a fucking break. It ain't like you was in McDonald's and you took a cup of hot oil out of the deep fryer and tossed it at her. Now that would be assault. But let's see, I took a French fry out of a McDonald's container out of my bag and threw it and hit her in the face or in the chest, and that's assault and you go to jail, huh? Give me a fucking break. Anyhow, I just wanted to point that out. This is fucking ridiculous. This is nothing but money laundering. I would hope this story is complete fluff and stuff. Because if it's not fluff and stuff, then somebody just got railroaded, okay? So that the system can make money. Which means some criminals with badges came and did criminal activity. Okay, for one, because there's no way in hell you're going to tell me McDonald's French fries. Well, as I said, it could have, because it might have been a hot, oily French fry. How much oil is really going to be on that? Give me a break. Might have caused some burns. Okay? I mean, right here, okay, the report knows that the girl was not seriously injured, but the attacker, that throwing hot French fries at someone's face could lead to burns and other injuries. Okay? But there's a problem here. You said throwing hot French fries at somebody's face. So let's go back up here again. When Hakalelezi pulled the order of fries out and threw it at the stepdaughter, striking her in the face and chest. Did you catch that? Striking her in the face and chest. That means the fries were scattered. It means he didn't deliberately throw it at her face. He threw it at her, period. Okay? But you had to assume that he just threw it at the face. Well, if he just threw it at the face, then he did a terrible job, didn't he? He hit her in the chest too, right? Give me a fucking break. They were French fries. Like I said, this is money laundering. That's all this is money laundering. We had to arrest him for assaulting her with a French fry because we got to get our brownie points. That's right. We got to get our raise. Ain't that right, cops? Got to get your raise and promotion. That's right. And this would be abuse. That's right. You hit somebody with a French fry. Fucking sick in the head fucks. Excuse my language, but that's what we got going on here. We have a bunch of sick in the head retarded cops. This guy don't belong in jail. He didn't belong being arrested. There should be no fines made. If any fines should be issued right now, it should be to the police department. That's who should be fined. And they should be paying him compensation for arresting him. No lie. That's what should be happening. Okay, there's something else I want to say here. I want you to keep this in mind, okay? I want you to imagine this first, okay? You know, you're in you're in an argument with your girlfriend or what have you. And your stepdaughter, that even your child, right, intervenes, as the story, as I ranted about, okay? And tries to be mediator, you know, child trying to be mediator, might as well, because most adults nowadays mindsets are younger than their children, so the 11-year-old daughter was probably actually more intelligent than the parents. But let's think about this. When's the last time you ordered some French fries from McDonald's, and when you pulled out your French fry to eat it, you burned yourself, ow, and you had a blister? When's the last time that happened to you? Do you remember when that happened to you? Do you? Out of all you people that's ordered McDonald's French fries in your life, do you remember the last time you reached in and pulled out a French fry and went, ow! And you burned yourself and you had a blister? Do you remember that? I'll bet you don't. Yeah, I'll bet you don't remember that at all, do you? That's right. So now let's think about the accusation about being burned from hot grease on a French fry. Let's think about that accusation that the cops used. Let's legitimately think about that. Because if it strikes me right, the last time I remember, I don't never recall anybody ever being burned, a customer. A customer, mind you. I'm not talking about a dumbed-down employee who just took him out of the deep fryer, poured him in the basket, and reached into it right as he poured him out of the basket. Because that would be the only time that grease could actually affect you. Okay? Common sense. Oh, that's right. I forgot. The majority of you don't possess common sense. including the cops who arrested the guy. And then I want you to think about something else. How did the cops get involved? How did they get involved here? Who is it, do you suppose, that called the police to begin with? Wouldn't you suppose it was the daughter's mother? They got in an argument over money. He threw French fries at the daughter. The daughter cried. And Mommy, call police on you. Yep. You abused my daughter with a French fry. Isn't that what happened? Yeah, with a French fry. And because it's a deadly weapon, you know, McDonald's French fries are deadly weapons. If you throw a French fry at somebody, you could burn them with the hot oil. But I have a failure of remembering anybody that's ever ordered a set of French fries, kids meal or whatever, ordered their food from McDonald's and drive through and passed it through to you. Went on down the road, reached in. I've known lots of people who can't wait to get home, eat the fries, or maybe they're eating on the road. Reached in, grabbed the fry out of the container. Ow! Got a blister. Did you see that? It burned me. I don't never recall that happening, do you? Because the only time that oil would have that effect would be just coming out of the deep fryer. I mean, just coming out of the deep fryer. Okay? What's the chances of this being the case? Do you see what I mean? Now do you see how bogus this story is? If this legitimately happened and is not propaganda, the only people who should be fined right now and charged should be the police for false arrest. No lie.